This is AMS TV and you are watching AMS English News, and here are today's top stories. Former AIADMK Minister Velamandi R. Natarajan joined the TVK party on Thursday. Reports say he met TVK General Secretary Basi N. Anand on May 27th and officially became a member of the party. Natarajan is the fifth AIADMK leader to join TVK in recent weeks. Earlier, 4 AIADMK MLAs resigned and moved to TVK. This political change is getting attention in Tamil Nadu because more leaders are leaving the party. Many people believe this may help TVK become stronger and increase its support before upcoming elections in the state. Karnataka politics saw major activity on Thursday as Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivkumar met Chief Minister Siddaramaiah at his home in Bangalore during a breakfast meeting. Shivkumar touched Siddaramaiah's feet and later both leaders hugged, creating discussion about possible political changes. Reports say Siddaramaiah may resign soon and ask for time to meet Governor Thawar Chand Gehlot. Since the governor is outside Bangalore, the resignation may be sent to Raj Bhavan officials. Congress leaders are also discussing cabinet changes and Shivkumar may become the next chief minister. A boat accident happened in the Ganga River near Patna on Thursday. The boat capsized in the Barra area and 3 people died after drowning. Officials said 14 people were on the boat, including many women and children. Rescue teams quickly reached the spot and saved 7 people. However, 4 people are still missing and search operations are continuing in the area. Local officials are trying to find out how the accident happened. Families in the area are worried as rescue workers continue looking for the missing people. Congress leader Rahul Gandhi raised question about the company used by Central Board of Secondary Education for digital exam checking of class 12th papers. He claimed the company COE MPT was earlier known as Globarina and had faced controversy in Telangana in 2019. Rahul asked why the company got the contract, who approved it and whether rules were ignored. He also questioned possible link between the company and the government. CBSE rejected the claims and said allegation of result problems or irregularities are wrong and misleading. India and China are set to reopen trade through the Lipu Lake route after 7 years. The road was closed after the 2020 Galwan Valley clash between soldiers. Around 300 traders from Pithoragarh in Uttarakhand may soon travel to Tibet for business. They will go to Taklakot using a special trade pass without passports or visas. Earlier traders carried goods on horses and mules, but now trucks will be used. Officials hope reopening the Lipu Lake Pass road will help local people improve trade and support businesses near the border. A tragic road accident happened in Ajmer on Thursday morning. 4 people died after their Mahindra Scorpio caught the fire. Baroda police station area about 60 km from the city. The accident happened around 5:30 am when the family was going to a hospital. Among the dead were a former village sarpanch, his mother, his son and his wife, who was a district council member. People nearby tried to help but the fire spread very fast. Police started an investigation to find the cause of the accident. US President Donald Trump warned Oman during rising tension over the Strait of Hormuz, an important sea route for oil ships. Trump said no single country should control this waterway because ships from all nations must travel freely. He rejected reports that Iran and Oman could manage the route together and said the US would keep watching the area. Trump also gave a strong warning to Oman and said he does not care about election pressure. He added that Iran now wants an agreement instead of waiting longer for talks. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will visit France and Slovakia next month. He will attend the 52nd G7 summit in the French city of Evian-les-Bains from June 15 to 17. French President Emmanuel Macron visited PM Modi as a special partner country leader. India has been invited to G7 meetings since 2019. Leaders may discuss artificial intelligence, climate change, energy security, trade problems and global conflict. US President Donald Trump will also attend. It is not clear Modi and Trump will have a separate meeting during the summit. Food items, rings, soaps, shampoos and personal care products may become more expensive in the coming days. A new research report says companies are facing higher costs for raw materials and packaging. Prices of packaging material have increased sharply in some cases by up to 56%. Because of this pressure, companies may raise the prices of everyday products used by families. Experts say people could soon spend more money on basic households goods as businesses try to manage rising production costs. Vaibhav Suryavanshi played a brilliant match for Rajasthan Royals in the IPL eliminator against Sunrisers Hyderabad. He scored 97 runs from only 29 balls and won player of the match. Vaibhav came very close to breaking the fastest IPL century record. The record belongs to Chris Gayle, who scored a century in 30th ball. Vaibhav missed it by just 3 runs. After the game, he said he did not know about the record while batting. He said his main goal was to help his team win and reach the IPL final. People in more than 15 states may get relief from strong heat starting Friday. Rain is expected in states like Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Bihar and Uttar Pradesh for the next 3 days. Strong winds may also blow in some places. In Bihar, weather alerts have been issued in many districts. In Rajasthan, storms and rain may hit several cities. The city of Sri Ganganagar was the hottest in India, with temperatures reaching 48.2 degrees Celsius. In Nagpur, heatwave deaths are suspected. Rain and hail may also fall in Uttarakhand and Himachal Pradesh. That's all for today's bulletin. We'll be back with more updates next time. Until then, this is Tamanna Rizvi signing off. Have a good day.